Darrelle Revis getting inducted in the Ring of Honor Sunday. What is your favorite Revis moment?
The entire 2009 season. Play that back on Rewind.
Welcome to the 2-Minute Drill presented by HCL Tech. The Jets host the Bears in Week 12 at MetLife Stadium, but a new quarterback under center for the Green and White, Mike White, named the starter earlier this week.
Yeah, fourth year in the National Football League. Remember last year he appeared in 4 games. His first start against the Cincinnati Bengals, threw for 405 yards, becoming only his second player in National Football League history to throw for 400 yards in his first start. A couple weeks ago, he was elevated to the backup position. Remember, Joe Flacco started the season as Zach Wilson's backup, but then Wilson got hurt in the preseason. Joe Flacco started the first 3 games for the Jets. Then Wilson took over. The Jets obviously looking to get better offensively. Maybe Mike White can provide a spark, but Robert Saleh was quick to say that everybody had a hand in the Jets' struggles offensively against the New England Patriots last week in that 1-score loss. Only 100-plus total yards and 6 first downs. The Jets got to get better across the board offensively. White gets his opportunity here Sunday.
And you mentioned Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco now goes from the 3rd-string quarterback to the 2nd-string quarterback. He will back up Mike White. Zach Wilson set to be inactive on Sunday against the Chicago Bears. But the Chicago Bears might have a quarterback change as well because Justin Fields is listed as day-to-day with a shoulder injury.
Yeah, and the Bears have been changing what they've been doing schematically over the last few weeks. Justin Fields has been an ascending player. They've been using him as a running back in some situations, running power with Justin Fields. He's such a dynamic athlete. Now, who's going to be the starting quarterback? Is it going to be Trevor Siemian? Because if it is Trevor Siemian, he is a wily veteran. He's been in the National Football League for a number of times, different stints with a number of teams, including the New York Jets, but he's a drop-back quarterback. What the Jets have going for them right now, defensively, they're as good as anybody in the National Football League. And the Bears, tied for 31st in the National Football League, they have given up 40 sacks on the year. Now you're matching up against the Jets defense, who are a hungry pack of dogs. Over the last 3 games, 17 sacks. So if it is Siemian, watch out in the pocket because the Jets are coming after him.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the cases where, depending who starts, it does change the game plan for the Chicago Bears because Justin Fields, over his last 5 games, has ran for at least 82 yards in each of those games. So definitely something to consider. I will say, however, I think that if Justin Fields or Trevor Siemian plays, it will change the game plan for the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields has at least 82 rushing yards in each of his last 5 games. And for the Jets, taking on the Bears at home, the Jets have 3 home games left. They're at 6-4, last place in the division. If they want to start to make a run, it starts Sunday.
Yeah, this is a huge game because you look on the schedule. If you can get this one, you can move to 7-4. You're going to be right there in the mix in the AFC. The next 2 games, you'll be in Minnesota, and then you have that rematch against the Buffalo Bills. You got to take care of business this week. You mentioned the 3 remaining home games. They're against teams the Jets are better than, frankly, in the Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the Jets to be in the mix in Week 17 and Week 18, they got to take care of business at home before you start that road stretch against Minnesota and the Bills.
And then, of course, the Jets end the season 2 back-to-back road games at Seattle and at Miami. But it all starts Sunday against the Chicago Bears in Week 12.